Hey guys, I'm Pablo, and in this video I'm going to introduce you to another awesome project. It's called RestaurantDeFi Finance. Now, as you guys know, there have been many scam projects lately, but we're only trying to find and introduce you guys to the most trusted projects. So guys, how does this project work? What are the details? We'll be covering the entire information in this video. But before I start, I'm going to put out a small disclaimer that it is not going to be any investment advice, so it will be entirely up to you if you want to invest or not. And with this being said, let's start. So I'm here at the RestaurantDeFi Finance website, and we'll be getting the entire information from here and from the documents and other such pages from where we can find all the information. And there's a lot of information down here. It is a well-developed project. You can check it out for yourself. If you come over here, all the links will be in the description. Now, when you open it up, restaurantdefi.finance, if you put that link in the search bar and just click enter, you'll reach to this website. And it says something like this: the next generation yield farm on Binance Smart Chain. So they're saying they have, these are all their security measures, that they have anti-veil system, harvest lockup, and transfer tax. Transfer tax isn't exactly the security measure, but it's kind of part of the protocol. Now, there's the countdown that's happening for the farming. It will start in 2 days and 2 hours, and the harvest lockup, the countdown hasn't yet started. So once probably this is done, probably going to start the countdown for the harvest lockup too. You can check the tweets from here. All the latest news that's directly embedded into the subset right here. That's directly linked and to their official Twitter account that you can follow. I'll leave the link to the Telegram and the Twitter in the description too, so you can check it out for yourself. Follow them, join the Telegram group, and ask them any questions that you have in mind to make sure that this is a safe project. You have to satisfy your own self that this is safe and not just rely on people's words. So do your own investigation and research and then invest in any project. Now, here's some information. Their token name is RES. Here's all the stats about it. The total value locked for now is $93,772.25 across all farms and pools. Now, there's a lot of things right here. We'll be getting the information from the document, and from time to time we'll be checking it right here. They also have a referral program, so that's one of the things that I think is important. Now, the introduction, we already have talked about this, that it is a latest generation yield farm on Binance Smart Chain, and they're saying they have lots of unique and creative features, so we'll be taking a look at that too. Main features are right here. So there's going to be on every transaction, there's going to be a 7.5% transfer tax, out of which you're going to use 8% plus slippage when you will be buying it on the PancakeSwap version 2. Otherwise, it's not going to let you do the transaction. It's probably going to give some kind of error. So make sure you set the slippage to 8% above. Now, automated burning mechanism, 70% of 7.5%. So 70%, which is like 5.25% of that 7.5% tax is burned in every transaction. So like 70% is quite a significant portion of the transfer tax, and they are burning that on every transaction. So that makes the token deflationary, that on every transaction the supply of the token is decreasing. Eventually the price of the coin will be increasing. So the more transaction that happens, the more the price will go up. Now, here's the information about the automated liquidity. So apart from that 70%, 30%, which is like 2.25% of every transaction, that will be added to the liquidity pool through the contract automatically to raise the price floor continuously. So on every transaction, 2.25% goes into liquidity pool, and 5.25%. I think that's, I'm kind of confused. Yeah, 5.25% is burned. So both of these are going to sustain the price of the token. The portion that goes into the liquidity pool will create an increasing price floor, and even if there are dumps, they are not going to affect the price that much. It is going to sustain the price as much as it possibly can, and the liquidity will be locked and inaccessible, so you don't have to worry about that. They have anti-bot system, they have anti-veil system, so that there are a lot of people who are using bots, so they can buy quicker than the real person can, and that just takes up the spot in the allocation, which is really a bad thing in the projects. So they are putting an anti-bot system that is not going to allow the bots to do that. You can read about it, what that part is. They also have an anti-veil system that you cannot do any transaction with more than 0.1% of the total supply. If you do that, it will be rejected, and as the total supply grows, the ratio will be reduced. So that's their anti-veil system. Then they have the harvest lockup. They're saying they're going to use that based on time. Harvest lockup is a unique reward lockup mechanism used to limit the frequency of harvest. It is designed to prevent farming arbitrage bots from constantly harvesting and dumping. So that's another security measure that they have. They have like 3 different security measures that is going to, prevent anything unfair from happening here. They have 2 of the mechanisms that is like part of the protocol that is going to sustain and increase the value of the token, and that is how we're going to make a profit. And then there's a raffle program that we can make an extra profit, and in this case we don't really have to become a holder for this. If we don't have to hold any tokens. They're saying you can earn through this without depositing any tokens. All you have to do is generate a link through this and then refer your friends. So if they register through that link that you gave them, you will be getting a part from their profit. You will be earning 3% of the rewards your friends will be receiving, and this will be forever. So that is how this referral program work. So do share this project to your people, to your friends or inner circle or any group that you're part of, using this program. And basically that's like the basic information and mechanisms that are being applied in this. Now let's check out the tokenomics. We already talked about the transfer tax and automatic liquidity and automatic burning, so we already have talked about most of these things. So let's see what the tokenomic is. A token name is RestaurantDeFi token. Token symbol is RES, R-E-S. Here's the contract address. It is on the Binance Smart Chain. Maximum supply is unlimited. We talked about the transfer tax. There's a burn mechanism, 5.25% off the 7.25, I think 7.5% that will be burned. And the other, that's like the 2.25% that will be added to the liquidity pool. And that is how the transfer tax is distributed. Now here's information about the emission rate, and here's the deposit fee. Deposit fee is 3.9% for non-res farms and pools. Deposit fee is 0% for native farms pools. So there's no fees, no deposit fees for pools that has the res token in it. But for the non-native non-res farms pools, there will be a 3.9% deposit fee. 75% of this fee will be used to buy back plus burn res to pump the price and redistribute it to res holders when stake on tasty pools. So through this deposit fee, they're going to reward the holders of the RES token, and also they will be doing a buyback, and then they will be burning those tokens to bring the price up, to give another push the price to go upwards. And that's another way we're going to make a profit through this. Now we talked about the transfer tax. I think this is the 3rd time that they're mentioning it. We talked about the automatic liquidity. We talked about the automatic burning mechanism, that 5.25% is burned on every transaction. 2.25% is added to liquidity pool on every transaction. We talked about the harvest lockup. We talked about the anti-bot system. We talked about the anti-whale system. We also talked about the referral program, and we also talked about the deposit fee. Here is their contracts. And about the security, here are their audits. They have been audited by the tech grid, which makes it secure. We know that there are not a lot of security concerns. This basically covers it all, but they also plan on doing another audit, which will be coming soon in the future, but they already have been audited by one of the renowned audit providers, which is TechGrid. So we can have some sense of trust in this, that there are not any security loopholes in the codes or anything that is going to crash the project. And then there's another thing of the emergency withdraw. If something happens to RestaurantDeFi's front end, such as DDoS attack or a temporary outage, farmers can still withdraw the tokens by direct interaction with the MasterChef contract. So you have the option to do that so that you do not waste or you do not lose your assets. Then they have migrated code and time lock, another things that is going to enhance the security measures of this project that this project is actually implementing. So we can see they have a lot of features. They have a lot of layers, or I would say measures, to ensure the security of our assets, of people's assets, to make sure that this project does not crash because of any problems. There's different ways for us to earn profit. So I think that we are going to be able to have make a good profit and have a good income through this. You can come over here and check it out for yourself. You can buy it. The farming is going to start in 2 days, so make sure you do not miss that. And basically, yeah, this is the entire information that I have for you guys in this awesome project. So guys, to be informed about the innovation of this project, follow the Telegram pages. I'll put all the necessary links in the video description. So guys, we only find reliable projects for you, so we can help you earn more easily. Thousands of investors are listening to us, and traders always make good money. Maybe if you buy this coin now, you can become a millionaire after a year. So recommend this project to everyone. So guys, if you want to buy this coin, buy it now. Let's not waste any time. I think you can make a great profit, guys, because you only find reliable projects for you. So guys, I'm putting all the social media details in the video description. You can also join the community and see more details from there. And also guys, you can get more information from the admins. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not. If there is something you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask me. So guys, I'm really happy to introduce you guys to this wonderful project. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.